Hey, what's up, guys? Vegas Jay is back, and today I got a pretty cool strategy that we're going to be doing. I don't know what the traditional name of it is called, but I like to call it the "Don't Follow Me" strategy. I did a video earlier this week, or maybe it was last week, on a "Follow Me" strategy where you followed kind of like previously where the numbers had gone. Well, this is the exact opposite. You're going to follow where they have already been, or you're going to not follow them, and essentially every number that shows up, you bet basically the opposite. So it'll make a little bit more sense once we get into it. I think this came out from, I think I originally saw this playing it live at the Golden Nugget down in Lake Charles, but I did recently see a similar strategy done by, I think it was Roulette Master, or maybe it was Bets by Mo. Both of those guys are awesome. So let's play it out. So basically what we need to start with is some numbers. So we need 3 numbers. Normally when you walk up to a roulette table, you're going to already have seen some of those numbers. So we're basically just going to do 3 quick rolls so that we know where not to bet, so to speak. And it's funny, this actually goes directly against the last strategy that I showed where you wanted to bet every single number that showed up. You wanted to bet on that. Kind of like a follow me strategy, if you will. All right, so we got lucky there, and now we got our 3rd one coming up. And I'm sorry I didn't realize that my face was going to be... Let me scoot myself over here. There we go. And today's also a pretty exciting day for me. Today we start our... Hold on, let's do this. So you want to pick 3 streets, and you just want to make sure that they're none of these. So I'm going to start here. Nope, can't. I'm going to start... Nope, can't start there. Okay, so I'm going to start 25. I'm going to do 13. I'm going to do 7, 11. Now, you can put these 3 together if you want, but you don't necessarily have to. Again, the only numbers we're trying to avoid, or the only streets, if you will, is these 3 right here. And we're only looking at the last 3 numbers, okay? So we got $4. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Get rid of that $9 bet there. So we're going to do 7, 8. 13, 15, and 16, 17. Yeah, let's just stay up here just for shits and giggles. Okay, so today's a very exciting day for me because today we launch a series called $10,000 a month, and we are going to be playing Baccarat, which is my game of choice, along with Roulette to make $10,000 a month. You guys are going to see every single day. I'm going to do my best not to do cutting or anything like that. Just kind of a straight stream, if you will, of how I play Baccarat. And I think everybody could use an extra $10,000 a month, right? So we're going to give it a shot and go from there. I got a buddy of mine who ended up winning, God, was it 15K? I think he won 15,000 in a month playing Baccarat. And anyway, not the point. But so one thing that I had a few people comment about, like dealer wins, like this is just the software, man, that pops up and says that. I really can't control that. So 31 is the number, right? So we're going to leave all of our bets where they're at. And we're going to bet 3 more streets just as long as we don't bet 31 or any of those. So let's do 28 through 29 because I like that. 25, 26, 27. That's perfect. So we're just looking for these 3 numbers that we can't bet on. And then, let's do, okay, so 22, okay, I can't do that one. Let's do, now that you've bet everything, you double up. Now, the only thing that I'm going to do differently, and you guys already know this, I like doubling up money, but I don't like doubling up on bets. So I'm probably going to just follow the Fibonacci betting sequence in that scenario. Okay. All right, so now we got 3 more streets that we need to do. Now, 31 came up twice. Again, if I was doing the follow me strategy, hey, looking good. So we'll do 1. Can I do 22 now? Yes. Okay, so I can do that one. And then we can do 4 through 5. And then 2, 2, 2. Okay, now, technically you're supposed to double this up again, but I'm going to do the Fibonacci and just add 1 more unit. A lot of this is about bankroll management. I mean, will we make all of our money back? Possibly. But the key is that you don't want to just triple Martindale so much money that's in there, and then before you know it, you just get hammered because of a 0 or something like that. Okay, here we go. All right, so now we got 1. Don't bet on that one. So this is interesting. Oh, okay, I guess we can. So 3. So at this point, we have $30 out, right? We're bet pretty much 90% of the board. I don't know if that's 90%, but it's pretty darn close. And what we need to do now is we need to start, I wouldn't say starting, but we can kind of make some decisions on how we want to bet. Do we want to double these up? Do we want to go 6 each? I'm going to, just for fun, we're going to do $10 each. And the reason I like this is because unless we hit a 0, which, yeah, it's possible, it's a $130 bet. Right, but it does give us the opportunity to recoup some of those losses and not feel so stressed out. Like, you're going to win most of the time on this one because, hold on, look how much of the board is covered, right? Like, the board is pretty covered in that scenario. So you have the ability to, oh, I messed that one up. So you have the ability to kind of bet up a little bit in that scenario, all right? So we're going to clear all of our bets. We're at $47. It's a pretty fun strategy, and it's pretty easy to follow, right? I know it took me a little while to kind of get those bet out, but, it doesn't take that long. So let's do this. So we know we're going to do one. Oh, are we going to do... Hold on, guys. We're going back to $1 bets because I think that is a legitimate starting point, as you have to double up sometimes. All right, so there's our 3 numbers. Spin. These are the top 3. And basically, we just spin it and let it happen, man, and see what's going to go down. Black 13. Okay, I like it. Did I turn the volume off on this? I think I did because I hate that. Beep, beep. We actually won. Wonderful when that happens because you don't have to bet anything else. So you're good. Now, however, you got to clear that out. So 13. So let's go 7, 10, 4, 5, and 6. Typically, you know what's interesting? I don't typically start up at the top. I don't know why. 90% of the time, I'm always betting down here. Like, if I bet the two, like these 2 sections, I'll typically bet these 2, and I rarely go to the 1 through 12. I don't know why. I just, more of just my betting strategy, I guess, or betting style, if you will. Oh, okay, perfect. If you're going to get a 0 or a double 0, this is where you want to get it on that initial bet, right? So we don't really need to do anything. I'm not going to double up these bets because there's no reason to. It's just $3. Now, I did get a question the other day about this live where, when 0 shows up, do you bet 0? I typically don't. I mean, I guess you could. Again, beautiful. Look, we won again, right? Doesn't always happen that way, but sometimes it does. So let's play it out. Come on, come on. A 1. Okay. So, 2 things I want to do. 1, I want to turn on the volume because... Okay, and now we're going to do 3 additional streets. So, boom, boom. Let's do it 1, 2, 3, and then let's double. Oh, crap. You know what? Hold the phone, Missy. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. So we have 6 bets. Now, the reason I did that is I was actually sitting on 11. I didn't realize that I was doing that. So we're going to double up these bets. And we're going to spin. So essentially, it's pretty straightforward. Literally, all you're really doing is you're picking 3 streets at a time. And then the 3, it doesn't matter which streets you pick, just as long you don't pick a street that has, God, I hate that noise. Just so that it picks a street that you don't have, I'm sorry, that a number didn't show up on. So for example, here's a great example. I wouldn't want to pick this street right here because 29 just came up. And you're only looking at these 3 numbers and nothing else. Okay, so we pick 3 more streets. So let's do this one. 29, 1, and 11s are the ones we can't mess with. So we'll go here and here. Okay, so now all of them are $2 bets, but we're going to up them up to 4 because that's what the strategy says to do. And the reason behind this, which you guys already know, right, is, you're trying to recuperate those losses. And look, a $36 bet is really not that bad. That's not too much stress. I have taken it up to $360, though. It really kind of depends on if you're betting dollar units or if you're betting $10 units or $5 or whatever. When you bet $5, you can get to $360 pretty quick. And $360 a roll, I mean, honestly, that's kind of stressful. That's just me. So we won this one, cool little 48. We're going to completely reset again and then pick 3 more numbers. Let's go middle this. Let's go middle this time, right? Because these 3 haven't been picked. They haven't hit numbers. All right, cool. So that's basically how you play the strategy. You essentially just don't follow me. So no matter what the number is, you pick a street that doesn't have that number in it. 3 of them. All right, so boom, we win 20. We win. It's a pretty fun strategy, fairly easy, and it just lets you. It honestly just lets you bounce all over the board. So we just need now. We reset. We bet 3 new ones, and since we know these 3 aren't up here, I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, okay. So no street of 22. I can't bet this one. I can't bet the 14th, and I can't bet 29. So I'm just gonna stay with these 3 up top because these 3 haven't hit. Pretty cool, huh? The don't follow me. 32. Oh, that's so funny. I literally was going to bounce to the... Well, what doesn't matter. Remember I mentioned earlier that I like to play the backs, these sections over here. So, okay. So now we got those 3. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay, and then we're going to double it. I think with electronic machines, actually I know with electronic machines, it's really easy to do this because you basically just click rebet, put 3 on, and then double it, and it's done so much faster than kind of the way that I'm doing it. Okay, so 24 popped up, so we're going to do 1. Can't do 32. Oh, can't do that one either. All right. Can we do this one? We can, and I need 1 more street. Let's go, you know what? Let's go up top. Okay, so now we've got 2 across the board, and we're gonna double it. Or 2, yeah, we're gonna double it 4. I think that's doubling it. This simulator, which I think I'm gonna try to find another one, and I like this one, is the challenge is that you can't really, the betting thing, like you don't really get to see how much money is there. So I'm kind of, I hate to say that I'm guessing, but I'm kind of guessing. All right, and there we go, 48 bucks, right? So let's clear this. We're up $65. Not too shabby. Been playing for about 12 minutes. You know, you can get a Starbucks coffee with that or something of that nature, but it is a pretty fun strategy. Essentially, again, you're just picking 3 streets, whichever 3 you feel like picking, right? And then when a number rolls, let's say 14, for example, you pick another 3 if you didn't win. And you just make sure that you don't follow, thus the name of the strategy, you don't follow the wheel. So if a 14 comes up, you don't bet this street. If a 24 pops up, you don't bet this street that has 24 in it. If a 32 pops up, you don't bet this street that has 32 in it. And that's basically how you play the game. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty fun. Let's do a couple more rolls and just kind of see where we end up. Because it's kind of fun to play. Okay, I just had to turn the sound on to get that trumpet win, baby. So we're going to close down on that. Hey, man, you guys play this. This is fun. This is actually a pretty cool strategy. I have not played it live with regards to real money. I need to test this a few more times just to kind of see at least how my betting strategy will work with it. And if my betting strategy, meaning the Fibonacci, does become profitable with this. I do like the strategy. It does seem fun. And at some point, if you're not necessarily doubling every single bet, but sometimes you may have to, you're covering almost 90% of the board, and the only thing that can really smoke you is a 0, which is usually the case in most roulette strategies. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think. And again, play this on your simulator, and let me know if you come out with the same result. All right, Vegas J out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.